Welcome to episode 148 of Sorry for the Delay. I'm your editor, Mia. This week, Joshua turns dragon fruit seltzer into another berry experiment, while Sean mistakes cranberry for Caribbean and discovers BeatBox has absolutely no interest in subtlety. Then it's Costco on the moon, a full-blown argument over when summer actually dies, Sean's pirate farewell anthem, and a Steven Spielberg alien conspiracy that somehow makes more sense the longer they explain it. Enjoy the show.
Hello and welcome to another episode of Sorry for the Delay. We are your hosts. My name is Sean. Right over there is the untech savvy, the non-computer literate, I don't know, garbage can of computer justice, Joshua himself.
Let's go.
Joshua, this is episode 148, my dude. We are kind of towards the end of August now, about to hit September, buddy.
Yeah,
how are you doing this fine evening and week?
Man, I wish the people can understand exactly what you mean by all that, but I totally messed everything up before we got on here to record. And Sean's right. I'm not super tech savvy, but I do feel good. Thank you for asking, Sean. It's not a paid gig, but if you ever want to jump onto the Sorry for the Delay team, we will totally hire you as some sort of intern.
Some tech.
We'll feed you. We'll give you drinks. We'll maybe in a free massage here and there.
Ooh,
but
that should be nice.
Stuff was broken before we even got here, but we're feeling good. I'm happy that everybody's here listening, watching. Those of you checked out the website, picked up some merch by now. We appreciate all of that. But feeling good, Sean. I hope you're feeling good despite everything that we went through.
Yeah.
And if you're stuffing in traffic right now, stay tuned because we only got around 3 topics, but they're going to be fun topics. So stay tuned for that. It should be fun. And quick preview. This week, Sean has the reins for the AI song, everybody. I didn't want to spoil it, but I had to.
It's true.
I had to throw it out there because Sean said, you know what, Joshua? You've done so good lately. It's just been so bad. You're so good at being so bad. It's my turn. Sean's had a shiny quarter for the jukebox for a long time for this song.
Yes.
And it's his turn. So without further ado, I think we have to get into drinks.
Yes,
I think
sir.
we have to move forward.
Mm-hmm.
Enough with the introductions. Sean,
what's in my cup? Or what's in your cup,
What
buddy?
is in your
the
cup?
way that
What
you
is
worded
in
all
my
that
cup?
made it sound like you wanted me to go first on it. Do you want me to go first? I can go first.
I know.
That's
yeah,
fine.
Yeah, go first.
I'll go first. Yeah, fuck it.
Your drink is more watered down than mine is right now at this point.
I mean,
so go for it.
To be fair, it's not that watered down, buddy, because my drink is in
Okay.
a box, buddy.
right.
I saw this at the grocery store, and I was trying to get off of a cider kick because I've been having a lot of ciders, and last week I did something different, so this week I'm going to do something a little different. But this is my fault that I fucked this one up because I thought it said Caribbean Dream, but it actually says Cranberry Dream, buddy. And today I have a BeatBox. I have a BeatBox Cranberry Dream. I thought it said Caribbean, and I was like, "Ooh, Caribbean flavors. That sounds kind of nice right now." But no, it's cranberry. Never had this flavor though, so here we go. If you've never had a BeatBox, it's basically just a glorified what are those things back in the day? A wine cooler, I guess.
Wine cooler. Yeah,
but here you go.
Those are very popular. Yeah.
Yes, I'm doing it again. Cranberry Dream, everybody. Oh, actually, it smells really good. Hang on. Oh, it smells like a fresh cranberry.
I think some of that's worn off on you from me, just like reading things and just like, yeah, I'm sorry.
Hey, it's not bad, buddy. It's not half bad, dude.
Okay.
It tastes like cranberry juice, which is it's surprising and also kind of dang and dangerous. 11.1.
Dang and dangerous.
Dang dangerous.
Dang and dangerous.
Dang and
All
dangerous. I'm pouring it into my Sorry for the Delay wine glass over here that I filled with what is now just water at this point. It had ice in it, but there's just water. And then for the halfway through my episode, the drink, I have the Incline Tropical Pog that I have over here just for when I get parched after this. So there you go, buddy. That's what I'm drinking. What are you drinking over there?
Perfect. Okay, because I think if you heard last week's episode or maybe even the episode before, I'm on this fresh fruit and berry kick right now.
Oh, yeah.
And so because I'm on the berry kick and because Sean kicked this hard seltzer in the nuts so hard, I had to give it a chance. So I'm smashing up this Maui Dragon Fruit hard seltzer
Thank
drink.
you for being specific. Appreciate that.
Muddled that up with a bunch of very berry. I did blackberries. I did raspberries. There's some blueberries in here. So I smashed it up. I muddled it up to create a nice little concoction. And as you can see, it's very watered down. If you're watching us, this ball was fairly fat when we started doing this. And as you can see, it's if you're watching us, it's a whole lot of watered down. But let me test it for you. Let me try it.
It's taking a big old sippy sip.
Even after it being watered down, it held onto the gas. It's still a little, it's got the fizz. Did it add a little bit of extra personality? Yes, it did. But the overall notes and flavor, Sean hates them, but I think to make them better, you do got to smash some berries into it. So this very berry dragon fruit hard seltzer is much better if you go and muddle up and get a nice less watered down ice ball in there and sip away. But it's actually pretty good if you add some fresh fruit to it. So nice, cheers, buddy.
Cheers. I think if you add fruit to anything, it becomes better instantaneously.
True,
so
good point.
I do agree with you on that. I think if you did add fresh fruit to probably the previous one too, it'd probably be really good as well. So fresh fruit makes the world go round, dude. Makes the world go round.
I got a few more of those too, so maybe I'll continue the trend. Maybe I'll just keep smashing things in there. Maybe I'll add some honey.
Hey, there you go.
Get a little clever with these drinks these days. I got a bunch of stuff in the fridge. But yeah, man, that's what I got in my drink. I'm happy to see that you're finally trying to beatbox because I guess it's been a minute since you've had one or ever had one.
It's been a hot minute. A little beatbox action. It's pretty. I mean, it's good. I don't hate it. I enjoy this. It's kind of nice. It's kind of nice to be a little different this week. Being the final week of August. So it's kind of fun.
Yeah, we do things. We do things very different on here, and because we do things different, I think I have to hit you and everybody listening with a question of the day.
Oh yeah, I was about to ask you if you had a question of the week. So what do you got?
I do. And don't ask me to answer this question. This is more for you because
oh god,
I had a hard time. Just like I had a hard time trying to figure out how to get online today. Sean, here is the question for you and everybody listening: is Sean, what is something you'd love to unlearn?
Oh. What is something I'd
love to unlearn?
Unlearning something. That takes away from the whole being a human kind of thing, right? We're here to learn and grow from our experiences.
Exactly. It's kind of hard, right? Shit. It's very thought provoking and like what is something that the listeners would you guys like to unlearn?
It would have to be a bad habit would be my answer to that, to unlearning something.
Okay.
Because I feel like if you unlearn a bad habit, then you're kind of helping yourself in the future. So I guess jerking off. I wish I didn't learn how to do that at a young age.
So that's a go-to.
I feel like that would probably be in my best interest to learn how to undo that. So that's my answer, buddy. That's my answer.
Okay. I was thinking like as you were saying that, I was like, all the people that chew with their mouth open when they eat their food, you could totally unlearn doing that because nobody wants to see that mushed up food in your pie hole ever. It doesn't matter how good that food is. Just close your mouth. You could probably unlearn that. Maybe littering. If littering is something that you just learned along the way, like you saw somebody throwing garbage on the ground, maybe that.
That sounds cool. And you did it. You did the same thing.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, we tend to learn bad habits, maybe sticking gum underneath the desk.
Oh, that's a bad one.
Yeah.
Those poor teachers have to clean those desks. God, have a little, have a little shame for yourself, man.
Huh. Sniffing gasoline. At some point, if you like the smell of gasoline, I don't know. There's a lot of things you probably, if you're really chewing on your fingernails. Oh, fingernails, maybe unlearn that. Is that really a learning
just
thing?
Just unlearn all the bad habits. That would probably be the best answer. Unlearn every bad habit you have and just go from there. Start fresh. Like, then it's like you think about what bad habit would you relearn like instantly,
That's true.
Like for me, it would be jerking off again. Like you can't unlearn it,
Yeah, don't. Yeah. We'll steer away from that. So if anybody has anything that they would like to unlearn, I would love to hear back because you you guys can sometimes be a little bit more clever than we are in the comments. And some of us do read the comments. So feel free to lay down an unlearned quality, or maybe you saw somebody else do some shit like you would wish that they would unlearn that.
Tailgating.
Could be fun.
I'm thinking about it right now. Tailgating.
Oh, tailgating.
Unlearn how to tailgate.
Unlearn tailgating.
Yeah, nowhere you need to get to is important enough for you to be on my ass. So.
Yeah, and it really doesn't save you that much time.
No.
It's not like we're all driving in Formula One and like a half, like a 0.00 of a second really matters.
Yeah. My favorite thing about that is when I'm driving and people are tailgating me and I pull over, right? I move to the side or I let them pass and I end up right behind them at a stoplight. That's the best. That's the best fucking feeling. And just know that for those people, I'm flipping you off in front, like you're getting flipped off by me, just so you know. And I'm laughing at your disgrace. So.
Have you ever flipped anybody off driving?
Yeah, I have.
I'm curious. Like you have
I've definitely
somebody
have.
off?
People have cut me off for sure. Yeah, it's bullshit. Yeah, those people can fucking choke on an egg. That's how I feel about them.
I don't think I've ever flipped anybody. I mean, gosh, I'd love to rewind the tape of my life. The tape of my life.
I'm sure you've won.
I probably have. Who hasn't?
Yeah.
Right? I'm not a saint. Of course I have.
Yeah, exactly.
Probably use both fingers, to be honest with you. I'll finger an asshole. Oh, sorry. Didn't mean to say it like that. But yeah.
Shit. All right, buddy. Should we move on to the chat with this section? The reason why it took so long for us to get back here in time. Let's do some
other things.
Some chat with this.
Aren't broken.
For those of you who are new here, hello, welcome. My name is Sean. This is Joshua. We're your two new best friends. And the chat with this section are the topics that we're going to be talking about for the week. We only have 3 of them. Sometimes we have 4. Sometimes we have 5 when we get really excited. This week's a little shorter. We got 3 of them. So the first topic is Moon Makeover. The second topic is Summer's Over. And then the final topic for this week is going to be called Steven. I just love the use of a single name.
Steven, I know, right? Where's the context? I feel like I need more, but we'll get there.
We'll get there for sure. But before we go on to all of that, Joshua, let me just say, hey, head on over to Sorry for the Delayed Out Live and check us out. If you're just listening on the audio version of this, we do have a video portion to this as well that you can come out. And we have merch in the store, which is one of these t-shirts right here. This is the pirate t-shirt. And then we have some other stuff in there you can come check out. And just a little bit of a update on episode release schedules. Everything comes out on Tuesday, 7 o'clock on the website and YouTube, and 5 in the morning for those of you on audio only platforms. So that's Spotify, iTunes, everywhere else. So just want to give everybody a heads up on that. And then we put out shorts every week from Wednesday through Monday, baby. So if you just want a little short format of the episode, you can check it out in a short form. And people tend to like that a lot. And we put them out even if they don't do good, like this last few weeks. The fun, fine ones.
They don't do well. They don't do good.
Yeah, don't do good. They don't do good. Sometimes the fun, fine ones are kind of hit and misses. But, hey, we're adults and we can show off the toys that we find. So, buddy, I'm done talking. What is this Moon Makeover?
All right, Moon Makeover. Okay, so if you've been living on a rock, this one specifically, you may have heard that recently a giant SpaceX dump was laid on the moon. And what I mean by dump, I guess we crashed. I was a part of it.
What is it?
I guess
couch flying. What is it?
Couch quarterback.
Couch quarterback. Thank you. That's the one.
Couch flying. That's the one. Rockets into. Well, I mean, if we are part of the human race, so a part of us is a part of each other. Yeah, we're just one giant organism on this planet. So maybe I'm part of it in some kind of weird way, right? Yeah. So now that our SpaceX has crashed. On purpose, I guess. I mean, I don't know the whole news. Somebody can correct me if I'm wrong, but apparently we put a big old rocket right on the moon because it couldn't go somewhere else, or we couldn't throw it into the sun, or for whatever reason, research, or I don't know exactly why they did it, or had to. Maybe it was the orbit, but apparently we have dumped a big old piece of trash on the moon.
Interesting.
Now,
Okay.
I mean, I'm assuming at some point somebody might be walking on the moon and go check this thing out and do research on the actual crash itself, but I have no idea. So I started thinking about it. Why don't we just take the moon, because we tend to make over everything else that we got going on.
Yeah.
Why don't we do a little makeover on the moon? And why don't we just start asking ourselves, what could we put on the moon that would make it more attractive other than a big ass, a rocket, just some more trash, right? What else could we put on there? So normally I would have some fun pop-ups. So visually I can entertain you because this face sometimes doesn't do enough. So I got to do other things to entertain you guys. But Sean, what do you think if we place, say, maybe like a Costco on the moon? Would you be more enticed to go to the moon? It's not as exciting, but would it make you want to go to the moon more? We put a Costco there.
Shit, are they gonna have a better parking lot? Like all the Costco's that I go to have fucking shitty small parking lots. So if they have a good parking lot, then you might be able to count me in, buddy. Like,
the parking lot?
Can you imagine though, in this Costco, the way that they would give you free samples, bro? Like low gravity, they would throw the little wiener into your mouth, right? And you would just kind of gobble it up like a little fish. How cool would that be? Zero gravity snacks. I'm okay with that. I'm okay. I'm 100% okay with that, dude.
I would guess they would probably have like moon exclusives. Oh, the Costco moon exclusive.
Yeah, dude. It'd be like on the side. Like as soon as you enter, it'd be like on the left-hand side. It'd be like a little container. It'd be like moon rocks and shit. Exclusive Costco moon rocks. And then, dude, I'd be hella down for that, man. Count me in, buddy. Costco. Count me in. Count me in.
Okay. Can you think of anything that you would venture to the moon for? I mean, my first idea is a Costco. Do you have any ideas of perhaps what would entice you or people to go to the moon?
Dude,
for its makeover?
Park. Put a Disneyland on the moon, bro.
Oh, shit.
Like, can you imagine? I mean, it doesn't have to be Disney. I'm just saying Disney because as a fan, I would say Disney first. But an amusement park on the moon would be amazing, right? You could have like rides that go up like 500 feet and then come down. Or you could have like, I don't know, you can utilize the no gravity, right? You can like just get strapped into a little bungee cord and they just kind of send you on your way, right? And you go explore for like 10 miles and then come back and they reel you in like a fish again. I think that would be pretty cool. An amusement park, it would probably get me going. Or even like go-karts on the moon, dude. Can you racetrack on the moon, Joshua? A racetrack on the moon. Buddy. Amazing. You get you get 12 little go-karts, you and your buddies, right? Or just you and me, buddy. And we just drive across the moon's landscape on this beautifully made track. And we're just kind of floating and we're going and we're just hopping over a ramp. Well, like if you hop over a ramp in zero gravity, you're probably not coming down and you're probably going to fly off the moon, which again would be pretty cool. A good way for you to go, buddy. But I think that would be pretty fun. I would definitely hit a track, a moon track.
A moon track?
Yeah, moon track.
Okay. Yeah. All right. So, I mean, there you go. You got a music part, you got Costco. Okay. But I think you have to have some what if you just threw in like an all-inclusive nude moon adventure for adults only, like a swingers club?
Oh, shit. Like a resort? Yeah. Like a resort? All-inclusive resort?
Yeah. A little all-inclusive, moon boots only,
Okay. I see that.
Like maybe an adults thing, on the moon.
How are they going to keep the water on the moon?
That is a good question. I mean, fluids in general, that could could be in a sticky situation.
I guess you would have to put that into a dome. I guess realistically you'd have to put everything into a dome, but I would like to
geodome. Now it's not as fun, right?
Yeah, exactly. It's not as fun. Yeah. So I would think that for this situation they would have to put it in a dome so they could have the poolside, lunar experience, right? And then you can do that thing, Joshua, you can do that thing where you like to do, where you pull down your pants and you expose your open anus to the moon.
What the fuck, dude? What are you talking about?
You've done this.
Are we going here again? Are we going here again now?
Yes. This is something that you've done, though. I'm not wrong.
Oh my gosh. I can't believe you got here. Have another sip, everybody. God.
I'm just saying. Guys, he's done it.
I don't know where
everybody else can do it too. especially on this resort. You're the one who says that it's an all nude resort or whatever. No
Yeah.
moon boots included. So I can only imagine
Exactly,
that
yeah.
there are a bunch of people spreading their starfishes up there. Trying to absorb the moon's aura or whatever you fucking call it.
I mean, with that said, I hope this isn't the beginning of just us throwing trash on the moon. Because this is gonna become a problem. I think if it's like, again,
It
talking
just
about
takes
the
one
litter
person.
thing, just bad habits, right? Like all of a sudden it was convenient for us to just dump our tech on a rocky somewhere that we think that doesn't have any life, or who knows? I mean, we haven't been there to really just study it or whatever. But who knows? Now we're dumping things on the moon, which keeps our gravity, which controls our tides, which looks beautiful in the sky. Like if we just put some neon signs on that shit, and all of a sudden, next thing you know, we're looking up at the moon in a full moon, and we just see like strippers here. So
logo.
Yeah, exactly, dude. Like now it becomes a marketing thing. I'm just real concerned of what we can do to the moon if we just start approving things just being crashed on it. So who knows, another 30 years from now, maybe we'll be doing research or maybe we throw parties on it. I just really hope the makeover that we do on the moon doesn't become a giant problem for the future of humanity, because we need the moon. It's like our best friend. And please, SpaceX and any other company out there, not that you ever hear this, don't fuck that up, because I think we need the moon. Just like we need, Sean or myself. And
you said something that kind of piqued my interest, buddy. You said that they shot this out there, right? And it landed and it's become this trash, right? And we don't know what's up there. What if this is the start of an apocalyptic event where the aliens didn't have the technology, right? And then all of a sudden they get this fucking high-tech satellite up there, and then they're able to like reproduce the technology, and then they just show up, and that would be incredible. And maybe we'd have to disclose it one of these days. So
yeah, I have no idea. It just I really hope that we just don't fuck it up. And I'm curious to go to the moon, and it'll be curious to see when we go back there. But let's not fuck it up, please.
All right, buddy. Speaking of not fucking anything up,
moon.
hey, let's move on to the next topic here. This topic is called Summer. Well, summer's over. Sorry, I don't know why I didn't say the S for a second. Summer's over, buddy. Hey, we're getting to the end of summer, Joshua. We are starting September. I know how you feel about the month of August and how it's like your most favorite month or whatnot, and some blah, blah, blah,
Downplay it all you want.
That's fine.
That's fine.
That's fine. I get it. I'm giving you your flowers, buddy. Hey, the month of August was great. I had a great time. It was amazing. I got to see you. I got to see me. I became a different person at the end of this month. But with summer starting to come to an end, buddy, I need to know, did you do anything exciting for summer, or did you stay in your house like I did this summer?
No, I absolutely did not. No, I got out. My tiny trip. I forget if that was the episode, this one or before. DC, going to Washington, DC. I have not been there yet. There is a lot more hikes, local hikes. I'm going to go on just because summer seemed, apparently to you, it's coming to an end. For me, it's just kind of getting started. More beach adventures. Okay. The whole thing about me and planning usually doesn't work out. So it starts with just having a day off from work consistently. So I continue to think that and feel, and I'm going to, is I'm gonna keep playing golf. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna keep getting outdoors. I'm going to do as much as possible with the amount of daylight I have left. Okay. And still currently the sun's out here to like 8:30, 8:45. For you, it's like fucking 10 o'clock up where you're at. You're like this.
Yeah, it's gone down now. It's getting shorter and shorter, but yeah, for sure.
Yeah, but still, you got a ton of daylight. So I think before I become a hibernating bear and just lock myself indoors and become super depressed, I'm going to continue to go outside and do more. I don't know if I'll be able to get to Yosemite like I want to, or out to Joshua Tree. There's only so much time that we have and ability with the careers that we have and the jobs that we currently do. But I'm going to continue to take advantage of all of the summer and do as much as I possibly can. So it's not over just because time's changing. Summer seems to be going away for certain people. I'm going to continue to go out, and I welcome anybody that wants to go on these adventures with me.
You know, you say summer's not ending. When is the end of summer for you, Joshua? Because for most people, the end of summer is towards the end of August, starting September.
I think the end of summer for me is when it consistently drops in like the 60s and 50s, like where you no longer can just take your shirt off and hang around your house or go in your backyard and just get some sun on your skin. You know, I think that's when summer officially kind of starts to box you in, when you no longer feel the warmth from the sun. Like the sun just is like, doesn't sit as high in the sky. It has a little bit more of a droopy feel to it. Okay. You know, it doesn't sting your skin. It doesn't require as much sunscreen on your skin. You know, like you just feel the bite more. And when you feel it less and less, I think that's when summer starts to go away. At least for me.
Okay, interesting. Okay, so
like I don't feel the bite no more. I don't feel the sting of the sun.
Okay, so
you hardly ever turn on your air conditioning. You know, there's a lot of markers, you know, that show up when summer's starting to, like, your jackets are more, you're laying your jackets over your couch more. Your fucking longer socks are being put on. There'll be signs. There'll be signs that summer's, there'll be signs, man.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
According to Google, the end of summer is September 22nd. Does that?
There you go. We got time.
Better to you? September.
We got time. Yeah, I'll do it all the way through October. Like if I'm out trick or treating and the chocolate is melting in my bag, it is still summer. Still summer. You know.
That doesn't make any sense to me, because for me,
of course not.
Summer
of course not.
ends
we're labeling
at the end of August. I'll give you maybe end of August, and then once September hits, that's fall season, buddy. September is fall season. Yes, you're going to have some days where it's kind of hot. Right, but that's okay, because you know that's hot is dying, just like summer's dying, and the way it deserves to die. So I'm okay with that. But right now I'm like a corporate setting. You know, I'm like 6 months ahead of time, right? So for me, end of August, summer's dead. Going into fall, I'm enjoying my fall pumpkin spice lattes and touching pumpkins and just being with the pumpkin, and still being on the beach and stuff. Like, you can still enjoy that, still have that. But yeah, I feel like summer's over at the end of August for me, buddy. Enough said. Enough said.
Yeah. Okay, that's fine.
It is. Thank you for.
If you want to give it that kind of death, that's okay. That's okay. And that's the thing about labels. When you label shit, you look at a calendar, when you base your life off of a label, I think you put yourself in a box. So it may be the end of summer on the calendar, but summer's with you, man. It's a spirit. There's a summer spirit that doesn't ever have to die.
Oh my God, that's great, dude. I love that.
Spoken like a true just hippie who enjoys fucking the outdoors and living, right?
Yeah, I guess so. I don't know, man. I guess.
You know, never ending summer. You can chase summer around the world, you know, like summer just ends like kind of here, but maybe summer is still, you know, kicking off in Hawaii or, you know, somewhere else. Like, it just doesn't have to end is what I'm getting at.
Honestly, that's very true. Because there's a lot of people out there who really enjoy fall and who enjoy winter, and like they kind of just like perpetually live in that time period, you know. Like there's people who just like go all out Halloween, fucking 365 days a year kind of thing, and then people do the same thing for Christmas, and like I'm sure you can just chase that dragon, no matter what your fancy, really. So
yeah.
But Joshua, that summer, that's it. That's all I had for summer's ending.
Okay.
You know, summer's over,
all right.
And with summer being over, I wanted to put a quarter in the jukebox and, you know, kind of ramp us in to the fall season, the Halloween season, right? So Joshua gave me the reins on this one again. He told me, Sean, you keep telling me I'm sucking at all these AI songs, and I know that you can't do better. So here's your quarter and try to make something work. And I looked at Joshua. I looked him in his beady little eyes, and I said, Joshua, you don't know nothing, Joshua. You don't know nothing. And I started crying. And in those tears, I found a way to write this song, Joshua. I wrote the lyrics and everything to this song, except the music. Of course, we let AI handle that shit. But this song is called When Summer Dies, and it is I guess we can call it a pirate anthem about summer dying. So, Joshua, if you would allow me to share my screen with you and the people watching, keep on watching. And for those of you listening, keep on listening, because this song is for you. Buddy, are you ready for this one?
I'm absolutely ready. I'm ready to take a drink and just top my glass off. Let's go, buddy.
All right, everybody. He said he's ready. I'm ready. You're ready.
Yeah.
Here we go. When summer dies, enjoy.
Listen here, you scurvy dog. Better die an animal than die beneath their claws. I fear no man on any shore I land. I fear no rope, no gun, no king's command. I've slept with bones, I've sailed with ghosts, I've kissed the teeth of things men fear the most.
But he feared her.
Yes, he feared her.
I found a coconut,
Golden in the sand.
it whispered my name.
When I took it in my hand,
I split the shell.
the whole sea turned green, and standing in the moonlight was a summer queen.
Summer girl,
Don't you go away. Keep the flowers blooming, keep the winter gray.
summer girl.
Stay here by the sea, she said, when the summer dies. So do I. She made the palms dance, she made the warm rain fall. Little yellow flowers started climbing up the wall,
She kissed my mouth.
and the whole world grew watermelon red and swimming pool blue. We danced with the crabs, we drank beneath the moon. I said, darling, make September come a little too soon. She laughed,
Then she cried.
summer has to die.
Summer has to die.
Her hands grew cold, though the night was warm. Dead little flowers gathered in her arms. I said, tell the sun it cannot disappear. She said, Captain, winter's almost here.
Summer girl,
Don't you go away. I'll shoot the moon, I'll sink the night, I'll kill November gray.
summer girl.
Tell me what to do. She said, you cannot save the summer just because it loves you. I've fought with men, I've fought with God, I've cursed the sea and lightning rods, but no sword cuts autumn, no bullet stops the cold, and even pirates learned some treasure can't be owned.
Some treasure can't be owned.
Some treasure can't be owned.
Summer girl.
The leaves are coming down, your flower crown is dying, your feet don't touch the ground.
Summer girl.
The morning's turning white, she kissed me once and turned into a coconut at midnight. Now every June I sail back there, a coconut waits in the warm night air, and I hold her close till the cold winds blow, because summer always leaves, but summer always.
There you go, buddy. There
All right.
is When Summer Dies. I don't know if you caught some vibes on that one, buddy. I don't know if you caught the me grilling you because you're the summer girl, buddy. You're the summer girl who just needs to let summer die. You know, that is a lyricism.
No, there was lyricism, and I love it. I love it when you write your own lyrics like that. I think you really do have a place in like theme park music. I felt like I was on like a pirate ride at the boardwalk or something.
Dude.
You know,
Yeah, I was
or
going for a piratey love story about summer dying. And I was really channeling my Dead Man's Bones, the Ryan Gosling band that I really, really enjoy for the Halloween time. So I wanted like chorus, like kid chorus and just deep vocal. So I was like, I want that. And that's exactly how I wrote that. So I really love that chorus, though. Yeah. The Summer Girl chorus is it's catchy, dude. Summer Girl.
I could see that being like in a musical, like a musical type of jam, people singing and dancing on stage like a play. I could see that being something like that, like a very interactive kind of song where you need multiple people to play along with the lyrics.
Yeah,
it's Yeah, I could see it was fun like that for sure.
Thank you, buddy. Thank you. So there you go. There's my quarter for the jukebox, everybody. Oh, excuse me. Fucking wine's burping out.
How many versions of that song did you lay down?
Okay, so here's the funny part about this. So that was the second version that I laid down, but I created.
That's not that bad.
Hang on, no.
Okay.
I created about 15.
Sorry. 50. That's not terrible. 15 is not that.
It's
bad.
not, but it's still a lot. Like, and to come back all the way to number 2, like that, I was like, oof. And the only thing I changed about that second version was the intro portion of that. It wasn't the way that the AI was doing, like the vocals wasn't working with me, so I had to like completely rewrite the the little spoken intro so that it kind of like flowed a little better. So,
well, I think that's what's funny because I think that's the funny part about the music that we do on here. It's like, sure, it's AI assisted, but it's always going to be like original thoughts, and it's always going to be our storytelling, and it's always going to be the only one that I've ever done was the fucking wheel one.
That
I'm going to be real honest with you.
That was great.
That's the only one where I let AI literally take the wheel.
Yeah.
And just fucking roll with it. No pun intended. Like, that was the only one that I really just let the rubber hit the road on it, literally.
Yeah.
On that one.
Mia sent me, she just finished editing that episode, by the way, and it's uploaded and stuff. But Mia sent me the cut to that one.
Yes.
And the portion where we are listening to your AI complete track, Joshua, you kept breaking so hard listening to that. You just kept laughing and laughing, and then I didn't get it until the end of the song that it was about a tire, and then it just calamity and hilarity ensued. And I'm pretty sure that's going to be a short, and I can't wait for that short. It's going to be fucking funny, dude.
You know what's funny? It's even funnier is I was very tempted to write the next song, the next episode that we did. Obviously, we wrote a different one for that one, or I did or whatever. I wanted to write a love song of the frame of the car that's missing the wheels. So I wanted to tie it together, like, I'm missing you wheel, like I wanted to really bring it home and have like a duet, where the tire came back to the frame, the body of the car, and then they made micro machines, little Hot Wheels together. And I really wanted to have baby wheels,
like little micro machines.
Yeah, like I wanted to birth, but then I was like, you know what, Joshua, we're gonna have some fun with that. There may be songs that don't even make the podcast that we're going to put together on another channel, but it's going to be fun. Like that spoiler, that's what I wanted to do with that song. So be on the lookout for that one.
It still can happen, bro. Just like we talked about a few weeks ago. You can still make friends, right? You can still find new friends, right? Even in the older ages, right? So that song will probably get a sequel. So it'll be on a separate channel, which I'm still waiting for. Joshua has to make it. Yeah, just taking a sweet ass time, to be honest.
Sweet ass time, yeah. Like Sean likes to say, we got a backlog and we're working on it, and that channel's coming. It's going to be fun. It is fun. So,
for sure.
Look at that song. Yeah.
But there you go. There's my AI song for the week, everybody. Hopefully you enjoyed it. I actually did have a really fun time writing that one, and I felt that passion again. And to comment on what you were saying about the amount of people we put into these songs. You only get a shitty AI song if you put in a shitty amount of time, right? AI is only as good as you make it, right? Yeah. And so I like to think of Joshua and I as really talented creative writers, and our instrument of choice is the ones and zeros of AI, right? Because again, if you put in a prompt into a chat bot, right, it's only going to give you what you put into it, right? So if you put in really good descriptive creativity, actual writing, then you're going to get something decent, and as much as it may hurt you to know this, you are probably being fooled on your social platforms right now by a lot of AI, and you don't even know it. So just embrace it and live with the fact that you're going to have to drink BeatBoxes for the rest of your life, because we have no drinking water. So with that being said, buddy, let's head on over to our last topic for the week.
All right.
This one is solely called Steven, which is short for our man, the myth, the legend, Steven Spielberg. Joshua wanted me to cue him up because he had a question for me before we even started about this. So Joshua, what is your question before we even start this topic about Steven Spielberg?
Okay, before we get into Steven has made a lot of movies, and I need to get your take on movies because, Sean, you watch a lot of movies, but before we talk about the man himself and potentially some of the movies he has made, I want to hit you with some movies. I have a list here, and I want to know you love it, you hate it, recommend it, just quick take.
I like this.
Movie number 1, here we go. Oblivion.
Hate it.
Okay.
I mean, I would recommend.
Okay. Oblivion. Okay. I like Oblivion. Okay. How about Gravity?
Gravity's great. I would say probably I'd put it up there with like Inception in terms of like movies that you have to watch at least once. So I would definitely say yes. Perfect. For sure.
Okay. Inception was on the list as well, so I'm glad you touched on that. Have you seen Project Hail Mary yet?
Project Hail Mary is by far the most fun modern day Gravity, Inception, like movies based off books kind of thing. Like right now, like that is probably top tier. So
yeah, I recommend that movie too. That was actually a pretty fun one. Okay, we're gonna go back on this one. How about Armageddon? Good old Bruce Willis.
Good old Bruce Willis. I mean, it's another classic movie, dude. Another classic one that you have to watch at least once. Is it good? It's just a summer action movie, so take that for what you will. This is like back before like the Marvel action movies, so it's like a original classic action. So you watch it once, maybe you like it, maybe you don't. I would say I personally can watch it once and be done with it. Like I've seen it more than once, obviously, but yeah, one time is good for me.
Okay, but I got 2 more for you, and then you can lay Steven on us, or Steven's going to lay on us, one or the other. All right, how about Event Horizon? What did you think of that movie?
I did not see Event Horizon, so I don't have an opinion on that one.
Okay. Question mark. You got to watch that one. I like that one too. Okay, the very last one I have for you. Again, this is a throwback. This is one that sparked my interest into the cosmos when I watched it for the first time. How about Contact?
Contact is another classic. I mean, can you even? I would say it is sci-fi, right? But definitely worth a watch. So right up there, dude. So I would watch it for sure.
All right, I hit you with a few of those before you hit us with Steven. What's Steven all about?
So Steven is about Steven Spielberg. I just yesterday watched the movie Disclosure Day. Joshua talked about his experience with Disclosure Day months ago. At this point, it's been a little while. So, buddy, first question I have for you: you remember the movie, correct?
I do remember the movie. Yes.
Okay. Perfect. That's all we need to know going into this. This will be spoiler heavy for the movie Disclosure Day. So if you don't want spoilers, feel free to skip this subject or skip this topic until, I don't know, some timestamp, because we won't be just talking about Disclosure Day. We're going to be talking about Steven Spielberg's entire catalog of movies. But for right now, I'm going to give myself 5 minutes, buddy, starting right now to talk about spoilers for Disclosure Day. So skip ahead 5 minutes and there will be no more spoilers. First of all, I actually enjoyed the ending to Disclosure Day. Joshua did not enjoy the ending, which was basically they disclosed everything, right? They put on their news broadcast, they disclosed it. There was an alien that came out, which I thought was kind of weird, but it's Steven Spielberg, and I'll get back to that in a second. But they disclosed everything, and everything kind of was like, oh, let's go, and then it ended. I didn't think it ended on a cliffhanger. Like, she says, listen, and like it's, I don't know, I feel like everything was said at that point, you know? Like, I don't think it ended on a cliffhanger. What I did not enjoy about the movie, I sent this to Joshua while I was watching it. I messaged him on the little Snapchat.
He did. That's true. That's facts.
The thing that broke me out of the realism was the scene with the train. The car scene with the train where they get their car pushed into the train.
Yeah. And
they like have to escape basically because another train is coming on head on to them. That moment, that entire scene took me out of the movie completely because it was so unrealistic and really janky, like the way that they did their CGI and shit. Like it just extended. It
Yeah, they
took
were
me out
about
of the
time.
movie so quick. I literally messaged Joshua. I was like, what the fuck is happening right now? And I paused the movie because I was like, this feels like I'm kind of towards the end of the movie. And that scene happens, Joshua, literally halfway through the movie. And it's just like, okay, well, if I was writing like when to go to the bathroom kind of things, you know, those when to go to the bathroom during movie blogs, this would be the time you can go to the bathroom because this doesn't make any fucking sense. Like they escape, but in a weird fucking way. And I hated it. I hated it so much. But overall though, the movie was okay. I didn't not enjoy it other than that one part. I kind of thought Jane was pointless. Like I didn't see any reason for her to be there, you know, other than like just a weird romance like plot point. And then after a certain point, she didn't even matter. And it was like, well, why are you there? And then I felt like he had to kind of write a reason for her to be there. And so he gave her that stupid little stick thing. And then she gave it to them so they could power on the whole setup and whatchamacallit and do all that shit. And I think that was the only reason that she was even still alive. Like otherwise I would have just killed her. I would have killed her inside that fucking barn house, dude. And it's just like, I don't know. I guess they'd make sense in his mind, which is all right. But back to the alien thing real quick. Okay. Aliens. When that alien got rolled out in the wheelchair, dude, I started laughing. I was like, typical Steven Spielberg always has to put in an alien somewhere, dude, in a weird way. Like it just fucking rolls out on his little willy chair. And then he stands up and he's like fucking, it was almost like a Willy Wonka situation. It stood up. It stood up. It stood up and it put his little alien fucking hands shaking, alien shaking hands on their shoulders. And it was like click, 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 click. And then he had to tell her what he said. But yeah, I thought that scene was odd, but I feel like that's kind of like Steven Spielberg's like MO, like his just motive right now is just exposing us to aliens. So I guess that's the end of spoiler corner. So I enjoyed the movie. So for those of you who skipped ahead 5 minutes, thank you for skipping ahead of this. No spoilers from this point on. I enjoyed the movie. I would give the movie probably like a 7 out of 10. I'm really leaning towards like a 6.5 though. So like, I guess I would say, you know what, definitively right now, 6.5 out of 10. That's what I would give the movie, buddy. What would you give the movie?
I would give it like an 8. I'd give it an 8.
Jesus.
I'd give it an 8. I would have to, because I mean there was a lot of mixed emotions in the movie for me. You know, I kind of felt for humanity and like what we usually do to things that we just naturally destroy. You know, just our curiosity tends to be chaotic and destructive. And in a weird kind of way, I felt myself feeling bad for anything that's new and undiscovered. Like we're just going to show up and ruin it. So in a way, it kind of made me feel bad for the people who are in charge of making these decisions. Like, are they the best people if we do in fact find intelligent life? Are they just going to rip it apart like one big experiment? Like, is that the nicest thing to do? So for me, it just kind of like, it tugged at my heartstrings. Like we just destroyed things that are naturally maybe beautiful. And again, it got into my feels, man, because we tend to break things like that we're curious about. And it's unfortunate, but because it touched me the way it did, you know, in a fascinating way, I got to scale it up. You know, I didn't laugh at the alien at the end. I mean, it is kind of silly. Like when I think about
spoilers, I said there was no spoilers at the end of this.
Oh, sorry. When fucking Wheels comes out, you know what I'm
Wheels
saying?
Like, man, baby. I laughed.
Wheels just, hits the switches, and all of a sudden he's standing. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I fucking laughed like a motherfucker. I was like, look at that guy, fucking dumbass.
Yeah. Just for me,
I'm gonna torture you and your fucking family. That's how I felt about it, buddy.
Yeah.
I felt,
but it makes sense why you would go that direction. I would go the direction I am, because I just, you know, I'm just in touch with different parts of, you know, I could look at a rock and just say, damn, dude, that rock is so cool. You know, like I want to be like that rock. You know.
All right, now for the real topic on hand here with Steven. Steven Spielberg has been around for a very long time, making movies, directing movies, and whatnot. Now I'm going to say something very controversial right now, buddy. Very hot take.
Do it.
I think Steven Spielberg hasn't put out a good movie since probably 2008.
Whoa. What movie was that?
I know. I know.
Jesus
It is a
Christ.
very, very hot take. And the movie that I'm talking about, buddy, the movie that I'm thinking is Steven Spielberg's last good movie was Indiana Jones and the Crystal Skull.
You like Crystal Skull, really?
I'm
was
gonna
good.
I'm gonna die on this hill today, boy. I'm gonna die on this hill saying that Crystal Skull was probably one of the last movies that he put out that was good and enjoyable for a summertime, just like fuck you movie, you know.
Oh my God.
But this also I feel adds to this Steven Spielberg has been abducted by aliens theory that I'm going off of, buddy. Because what was like his main movies? Do you remember? Do you remember what one of his main movies was?
E.T.?
Before E.T., it was Close Encounters of the Third Kind. You remember that movie?
Got it. Yes.
Right?
Maybe.
Another alien movie,
Perhaps.
buddy. That was like the start of his like alien like ooh kind of mentality there, right? Then he did E.T., then he did The Twilight Zone, which is not alien, but it's definitely like dimensional, right? Dimensional thinking, right? You got to think about that. And then he did a whole bunch of just other good movies, like Hook was in there, Indiana Jones, Jurassic Park, right? And then in 2005, he did War of the Worlds, which was, again, about aliens. He's bringing it back, right? He's bringing back the aliens. And then he does Indiana Jones and the Kingdom of the Crystal Skull, which, as we all know, is what, Joshua? It's about aliens. Exactly. It's about aliens again, dude. And now you have this one, a few years later, Disclosure Day, back to his roots, back to what is like his like bread and butter right now. And I think that this Disclosure Day movie is setting a precedent for Steven Spielberg to just come out as an alien. And that's the theory that I'm holding on to, that he is an alien and he's just kind of like giving the zeitgeist of humanity a look into an alien brain. Because how else would you explain somebody who did the movie The Big BFG and Ready Player One, and then the next year did West Side Story? Like, someone explain that to me. And the only logical explanation I have is that he's a fucking alien, dude. He's an alien. Or he was abducted by aliens, and he's just telling this throughout his discography of movies that he's directed. So, hot take, Steven Spielberg hadn't really put out a good movie until Disclosure Day, I guess you could say. So, that's my hot take, buddy.
All right.
That's my hot
All right,
take.
hot take.
I'm holding by it. I'm standing by it. I'm standing on business. Prove me wrong. Prove me wrong.
Okay. Well, we'll find out. I mean, we leave it at that. We'll find out. What else can I say?
All right, buddy. That was it. I just wanted to give Steven Spielberg some love because I actually did enjoy Disclosure Day, even though I gave it a 6. But it's still a pretty fun ride. So, with that being said, buddy, let's start to wrap up this show. Let's end this shit. Let's do some fun finds, lucky numbers. I'm getting all hot and sweaty thanks to this BeatBox over here. So, what do you got?
All right. Okay. So for, those of you just first joining us or first watching, I don't know, all the way episode 148 and it's first time showing us or joining us. I typically show off Funkos and I'm not going to change that. I'm just going to keep on doing that. I got a couple Funkos here. I don't know if I should show them both off, but why not, dude? We're just having fun here. This is another one of those episodes. Found this at one of two Funkos. This is my fun Wolverine. What is this? What is this one here? This is the Spider-Man mashup version right here.
Pretty fucking cool, dude. That's great.
Yeah, this is the Wolverine Spider-Man mashup. Okay, there's that one. And then not only did I find that one because it's part of a set, I also found this is one of my favorite characters. I know people hate this guy, but this is my Doctor Strange Spider-Man's.
Oh, he's upside down. Yeah, I saw that one today. That's awesome.
Pretty sick. So those are my two fun finds from Target. Showing off two because I have to, no pun intended. I got so many Funkos, and like Sean said, fall's coming, and I got some stuff coming.
Yes,
I got a backlog like Sean's got. Hopefully
dude.
we
It's
didn't
built-
buy
it's
the
building
same
up over
stuff.
here. We probably did.
But we got a lot of stuff coming, and that's all I got, man. Hope you guys enjoyed that.
Good, man. Hey, I'll show off my fun finds too. I also have 2 fun finds, and I also got them at Target, which is how I knew that I saw that stranger, Doctor Strange one. But I got two ones that I don't usually get, but they were in a pair. And just like Joshua did like 2 weeks ago, you can't get one without the other. And so I was like, come on, man, you just got to do it. And this is no sponsorship for fucking Target, but I got these little guys here. So this is Bullseye as Woody.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And you can't have one without the other. So here's Bullseye as motherfucking Buzz Lightyear, baby.
Damn,
so
I almost
boom.
got those too.
There
I
you
almost
go.
got those.
I got both these bad boys.
I'm glad you got them.
Yeah, thank you, man. Thank you. So they are Funko originals. So I don't know. They're tagged, basically. That's what they mean. Like they're tagged. So they're limited edition. But yeah, those are my fun finds, my dude. I wish you would have got them. I think you still can get them. So
I still can, but you know what? I think eventually we're gonna have some crazy kind of e-store on our website where we're just gonna be like, hey guys, have at the vault, the Sorry for the Delay Funko Vault, and there's a lot of stuff that's gonna be in there. It's at some point. Just so you guys can take advantage of the stuff that you won't be able to get anymore. They will literally you won't be able to buy them anymore except for at our website. So look forward to that. But yeah, Sean, thank you for showing off that fun find. As we usually do, we a lot of times hit it with a misfortune cookie, but I'm still waiting. Checking my inbox. Misfortune, you have yet to send me or Sean a DM.
The emails have been sent. Nothing has came of that.
And I'm a little bummed about it. So we're gonna have to just keep up with what we did the last few episodes. We got a little special K, fortune
baby.
cookie.
Sometimes it's good to go back to the basics, back to the original. Got to keep us humble. We've been so grateful for the misfortune cookies. Sometimes you just got to go back to like your slums, and you got to like go back to the street that your mama got shot at, and just like check out the house.
Oh my god. Okay, Jesus Christ.
This BeatBox is hitting hard, dude. I don't know what to tell you.
Clearly,
it's the end of the month. I'm tired. I'm done, Grandpa.
I mean, we got to get back to the misfortune. So hopefully, misfortune, you see this, and we really want to start popping some of those cookies open again because we love your guys' product. But anyways, here is your special K fortune cookie for episode 148, August 25th. Jeez, summer's almost over. This is sad.
Yeah, he said it. He said it, everybody. He said it.
I know. I don't even. Okay, this doesn't even make sense, but we're getting there, I guess.
Here we go.
November is a month to focus on your goals. Jesus Christ, that was dumb.
Hey, speaking of November, hang on real quick. We can roll this in.
Okay.
Speaking of November, just want to give everybody the foreshadowing and the warning right now. Joshua and I are going to probably take the whole month of November off like we did last year. So it kind of works out. So just for you to know in the future, we'll announce it more as we go through there. But we will be taking the whole month of November off. That's kind of like Joshua's and I's like reset. We should be taking the month of August off now that I think about it, because that's usually the time that we probably need to take off and like go from there. But that's a next year problem. But this year we're taking the month of November off again, and then we'll hit you guys back up in December, and we'll be all the way through again. With that being said, buddy, thank you so much for giving us the fortunes. I know there are lucky numbers in the back. I will let you get to them, but I want to say that it has been a pleasure and an honor to be with you for these last few weeks. We did some Behind the Baseball a few weeks ago where we talked about Joshua and I have just been kind of cranking these back and forth for the last 2 weeks. We've been doing episodes every other day. So we are exhausted. We are tired. This is our last one that we had to pre-record. So again, if anything has ever happened, if there was the Disclosure Day event or something like that, we don't know about it. And we'll see you in September with an updated what we did with our lives kind of thing. But Joshua, buddy, thank you for hanging in there with me. I love you. I appreciate you. I hope you have a great rest of your summer and enjoy every last minute of it, buddy. So what are our 6 lucky numbers? And I'll give the people their 7th.
Okay. All right. So that was beautifully said, Sean. Thank you. Your lucky numbers, and hopefully these are winners because, if you're with these two guys, you're winners already. But we'd love to give you some numbers that'll actually get you some cash in your pocket. So try these ones out. Your lucky numbers for this episode are 45, 33, 54, 12, 30, and 14.
And 31.
There you go.
There's 7 lucky numbers, everybody.
Try them out.
Try them out. Joshua, we've come to the end of this episode, buddy. It's been a long ride. It's been a hectic few weeks. So what do you have left to say to the people on this Monday, Tuesday, whenever this comes out? What do you got left to say to them, buddy?
I know, everybody. All right, everybody. Like I always say, this was another fun episode, and depending on when this comes out, I just can't say enough. We appreciate you guys all the way up until now. We will appreciate you guys through these next episodes we got coming up, and I just want to wish you guys an excellent Monday, an excellent Tuesday, an excellent Wednesday. Just have a great week, and we will see you on the next episode of 149.
Beautiful, buddy. Hey, did you hear about the windmill that joined a band?
They did not?
Oh, it was a huge metal fan. Get it? He's a metal fan. Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, we will see you next week, where hopefully Joshua and I won't be so tired, and we're going to welcome you to the month of September. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, deuces! Yeah. Tell the people at the end of this episode what happened. Go ahead, let them know. Let them know what you fucked up. Let them know.
No, I mean, I just cleared my cache, you know? Sometimes you watch a YouTube video and it says if your computer's running slow, you just fucking clear your shit up. And that's exactly what I did.
And what happened?
Clearly it broke. It broke everything.
Yeah. We've been doing this troubleshooting for the last hour.
Dude, I wonder if it'll work in Chrome too. Well, we're not gonna do that right now.
We're just gonna go with it now. Ladies and gentlemen, if you made it through the end of this episode and we survived and you're seeing this episode, then know that we didn't fuck with anything else. And we appreciate you watching and we thank you for listening. Joshua, let's go enjoy our vacations. And by that, I mean, let's start this episode. So go ahead and give us your claps and snaps.